However, after hearing about Colonel Kumar's special admiration for Dr. Revthi, his attention began to shift towards Dr. Revthi. This also caught Revthi's attention. Right after talking for the first time, Revthi and Raghavan have developed a bond of friendship. If someone had called this love, Dr. Raghavan would have said, it was pure crazy nonsense. However, whatever ideals of love are mentioned in the epics, all of them could be seen in the actions of Raghavan and Revthi. They tried to meet each other more often for some reason. One's speech was very sweet to another's ear. Without realizing it, one's eyes followed the other's eyes. It didn't stop there. For a few days, a fire of jealousy started burning in Dr. Raghavan's mind. Raghavan gets angry if he sees Dr. Revthi talking closely with any other male doctor. Raghavan couldn't bear Revthi's care for any male patient. In this situation, raging talks about Dr. Kumar and Revthi often came to Raghavan's mind. His mind began to wonder, how much truth was there between them. When Revthi returns from Dr. Kumar's room, Raghavan starts watching her carefully. His heart boiled when he saw her coming with more agitation than usual, and sometimes her eyes were troubled and tearful. When he had finally decided to ask Revthi about it, she came to him one day and said excitedly, "Doctor, I am in great danger. I need your advice and help." Raghavan asked her to come and meet him at his house that evening after work. That night, Revthi went to Raghavan's house and narrated her life story. How her father spent his entire life in philanthropy, died leaving the family destitute, how her mother suffered to get her married in a suitable place. How that marriage came to an end, how she joined an orphan girls' school and became a doctor by her own efforts. She mentioned that, she was proud of the love shown by Colonel Kumar at first, and ignored the slanderous gossip of others. At last Revthi said, "Dr. Raghavan, I have had my doubts about this for some time. The Colonel's manners are not very good. Whenever I meet him alone in his room, he pats me on the back and holds the muzzle that touches my cheeks. Kumar says, 'Revthi, I trust you completely. A time will come, then you should trust me and listen to what I say. Are you not going to listen? Today, I have thought to travel abroad again. Are you leaving with me?' Revthi said, 'When I heard that, I got angry and tears came to my eyes.' Kumar saw it and said, 'Ah, you were a very good girl. I was hoping that you would help me in my work. That fool Raghavan has spoiled your mind.' Revthi said, 'Then I couldn't stand there and came in a hurry.' Raghavan, who was listening to Revthi's words, remained silent for a while. Then he said, 'My dear Revthi, let me ask you one thing, and answer it without feeling embarrassed. You know that Colonel Kumar is a widower. Perhaps, he wants to marry you as a second wife. Isn't he?' Raghavan asked. 'That doubt appeared in my mind sometimes,' said Revthi. 'Then what is your objection to that? Isn't the privilege of marrying Colonel Kumar irresistible?' Saying that, Raghavan eagerly awaited Revthi's reply. 'I wouldn't have minded if he had asked this 3 months ago. Now I do,' said Revthi. 'Why is that? What was the reason against it within 3 months? I started liking you.' When Revthi said that, she was an educated and civilized woman, but she bowed her head a little. After Revthi expressed her state of mind in this way, it was possible for both of them to open their hearts to each other. It happened that, Revthi was willing to tie her life with Raghavan's life forever, and to sacrifice her own life for him. As per a poet, Raghavan was ready to pulverize 102 mountains, and split the sky with air for a glimpse of Revthi. At last, Raghavan said, 'Dear, I don't like this country full of envy, lies and bitterness. On my way back from America I landed in Malay and stayed for a few days. If you say there is heaven on earth, it is the Malay country. We can go to that country. Are you coming?' Revthi agreed to the above idea, without further discussion. Within a month of making the decision, both of them reached the Malay country by boat. They got a residence in Kuala Lumpur, and started practicing medicine. For a year and a half, their life was happy.